Doc, I've tried everything. Blue light glasses, the 20-20-20 rule, I even switched monitors. Why do I still get headaches and neck pains most days after work? So I do get this asked time to time. And here's the thing, in one of my previous videos we talked about computer vision syndrome. So tired eyes, dry eyes, headaches, blurry vision. But today I want to show you a cause that we slightly touched on and that most patients and honestly even most doctors never even test for. So it's about a tiny misalignment in how your two eyes point at each other and a nerve in your brain that does not like it. So here's what's actually happening. So your eyes are controlled by 6 muscles each. These are one of the most fastest and the most precisely controlled muscles in your entire body. So every time you look at a screen, those muscles are working overtime, pulling your eyes inwards, moving from keeping them from locked together. So your brain can fuse 2 images into one clear picture. Now in most people, this teamwork is smooth. But in some people, there is a tiny mismatch. Your eyes want to point slightly off from each other. Not enough to notice, not enough to cause double vision, but enough that your eye muscles have to constantly fight to correct it. So that constant correcting sends signals through something called the trigeminal nerve, the same nerve responsible for the sensation in your face. Now when that nerve gets overstimulated, it doesn't just affect your eyes. It triggers headaches, neck and shoulder pain, and even burning, greedy feeling that feels exactly like dry eyes. Even when your tear film is perfectly fine, it can also cause motion sickness in some people. So there's actually a name for this. It's called visually induced trigeminal dysphoria. So think of it as a brain freeze. So when you drink your iced coffee too fast and bam, sharp pain right behind your eyes. So that's not your brain actually freezing, it's the nerve, the same trigeminal nerve that gets overstimulated and fires off a pain signal. So the eye misalignment does the same thing, just slower, quieter, all day long, every time you are on a screen. Now here's why this flies under the radar for so long. So first is, the misalignment is subtle. It's not cross-eyed or strabismus. Your eyes look perfectly normal from the outside. Second is, patients don't connect their headaches or neck pain to their eyes at all. So most people just think, I guess I just have headaches. Third, until recently, there wasn't a precise way to even measure this kind of misalignment. So now in clinic, we can measure this with a specialized device that checks how your central and peripheral vision track together at both distances and at up close. So it takes about 3 minutes. No guessing, no which one is better, 1 or 2. It's an objective, precise measurement of exactly how misaligned your eyes are. And it can catch things a standard eye exam would completely miss. So once we know the exact misalignment, we can correct it with a specialized prism built into your lenses. And this isn't the old school one strength prism across the whole lens approach. This is a contoured prism, meaning the correction changes strength from the top of the lens to the bottom because most people need more correction up close than at distance. So think of it like a difference between a single vision lens and a progressive lens. So same idea, but for eye alignment instead of focusing power. You have done everything right, blue light filters, brakes, better lighting, ergonomic setup. You are still getting headaches, neck pain, or dry eye-like symptoms every time you are on a screen. This might be the missing piece. So this isn't laziness, it's not just stress, it's your eye muscles fighting a battle you can't see every single day. If any of this sounds familiar, the after-work headaches, the tight neck, and the eyes that feel dry no matter how much you blink, and even motion sickness, this is worth asking your eye doctor about directly. And it's not something a routine eye exam always checks for. And that's the missing link in a lot of computer vision syndrome cases. So now in my next video, I'm going to break down how to read eyeglass prescription, progressive lens adaptation, the real reason your eyes feel worse with a correct prescription, and why it's happening more than you think. So make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of this. Because remember, your eyes don't lie, but your eyelids can. And sometimes so does the way your eyes are aligned. I'm Dr. J, and I'll see you in the next one.